Hello, it's Jennifer here, and today I got something exciting to show you. It is the first day of spring, and I am going to show you my plein air setup. It is quite adventurous. I love going out in plein air painting, so I want to show you what's in my art toolkit, which is my art adventure kit. So let's begin. It took me a while to figure out kind of what I liked, and this setup can be used for watercolor or gouache, but I will show you that. I have a flat wash brush. It's I forget what brand. Anyway, I got this flat wash brush, which if you don't want to bring water with you, so that is an option. I have another one. This is a Pentel, and I keep it in large. And then a number 2 pencil, or I actually prefer a mechanical pencil, but that's what I have in here for now. I have a Micron and a Faber-Castell Pitt artist pen. It's in I got a 0.5 and then a 0.1. So for some ink and wash, I keep a clear ruler. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these back. But I find this works incredibly well for me, and it's very lightweight, which I really dig. So I keep a syringe, so if I need to fill my water brushes there. I keep a spray bottle, and look, I decorated it, put little cute stickers on it, but I have to say the stickers don't stay on very well. Now, I have all kinds of travel water brushes, but what I'm finding I'm using the most is this little Raphael set. It came with a bamboo travel thing, but they didn't stay in it very well. And it fits in here perfect, but it has the multiple sizes and a little mop. I don't mind that the handles are smaller, because a lot of times I will paint on my lap. However, I do have different travel brushes, which since I'll be working on an easel, these may not work. So I will probably switch them out to my travel brushes like this. But these are, I got 2 from Rosemary and Company. I got this dagger here. And I'm not going to go ahead and close it back up because I'll need to wet them. I don't want to mess up the bristles. So, and then I got a flat wash. And these 2 I find work really well if you're going to do urban sketching. And then I have another set of the travel, but it's fine. This is what I'll use for now. And if it does not work, which it may not because I'll be showing you my setup, then I have alternative brushes that will work just splendid. I keep a binder clip, and you'll see why in a minute. So one of the palettes that I really like to use is the art toolkit. And the reason why is I got it in silver because I figured the black may attract the heat, although the silver is just as bad. But I love fish, so got a little sticker, but the tail came off and it's separated from being in the case, so it is what it is. Anyway, the reason why I picked this one, so here's my thing. And you'll have to let me know in the comments if anybody else is having this issue. So you want a small travel palette, and they're saying, you know, possibly less colors. Well, if you have to do all this mixing to make your colors, this isn't very much space. So what I opted to do, I ended up picking some convenience colors in here, because this way I wouldn't have to mix a whole lot, considering this is my mixing space. So I have made up two swatches, and I'm gonna try to remember the colors the best I can, because I had the colors all wrote down, and in the events of the plein air, I lost my paper. I don't know if I lost it in the car or what, but I haven't been able to find my paper. So these are, I'm going to try to give you the colors to the best of my ability and knowledge. Buff Titanium, Hands of Yellow Light. These are all Danielle Smith. Hands of Yellow Deep. Pyro Orange, I believe. Pyro Scarlet. Take it back. One Sennelier, I believe that is the Cobalt Violet. Honestly, cannot tell you the name of that color. I believe that is Lunar Blue, Ultramarine Blue, Cerulean. I know that's Phthalo Blue, green shade. Viridian, Green, Genuine Appetite. That's Sap Green. I think that's another color. I'm not sure. Or that might be Sap Green. That's Perylene. And then we got Raw Sienna, or it's either Raw Sienna or Yellow Ochre. And I'm not sure on that one, but that's Quinacridone Gold, Burnt Sienna, Burnt Umber. I know that's Indian Red, Dark Umber, or Burnt Umber, James Gray, Soda Light. Oh, here's Perylene, I think. So, and then that's Green Gold, and that's Lavender. But these give me a quite, oh, I know, that's Quinacridone Gold, or Quinacridone Magenta, if I can get my words out. Anyway, so I did that little, and I keep it in this little bag, because if not, that's how I lost the written, because I had it all numbered and then ordered. Now, when these colors are gone, I am gonna opt out. I got if I can find it, which I cannot, is, oh, right here. The good thing with our toolkit is you can get different things. So I ended up getting two mixing wells, because I wanted to put them each on the side, I believe, and then fill the center with so many. So, because I don't need all these colors, and I'll have a good selection. And then I got these little bigger pans, so if I wanted to switch out. And then if so I'll switch that out at a later time to something better, or you know, more, so I can change it out. But for right now, I do want to use up these paints. I'm enjoying the colors. It shouldn't take long to go through these. So, and that's for my watercolor, and then I keep that in here. The other thing I keep is some Q-tips just in case, and then I keep tape and I put it around the card because I can also use the card to scrape things and all that, so it's a combo deal on that. Then for my water, I have this clip thing. It's meant for oils, but I have two, but I prefer this little plastic one. One is lighter. Two, you can tell it's very well used and loved, but it works in a second to what I am getting ready to show you now. I don't know how many of you are familiar with James Gurney and his famous easel. I have two of these. And this one is I had made specifically for this bag. So it can be a all-in-one. I'm lucky I have a boyfriend who is pretty good with tools, because I am by far not. So I changed the James Gurney palette to adapt it for me for what I wanted. I did 5x8, so it can fit for a sketchbook or a block. I use this thinner plywood, and then I got these adjustable torque hinges, and then, you know, they came with some screws and the bolts. Sorry, like I said, I'm not very good. So this attaches to my tripod, and then I can, with a block such as this, it kind of, I can hold it that way, because these things here actually help support it. And then what I like to do, because it's resting on there, is I take the binder clip and just clip it, and it stays in position. And then what's really cool, I can slide my water. I need a finished stand of this, but my water clips right onto that, which is great. Trying to keep everything in camera view here. And then my brushes, I had my boyfriend drill holes, and then I could put the brushes down in here. Now, they're not sized for this, but I could set one here. I could set it here. It does not work well for these. However, if I had them drill out the hole a little bit bigger, it would be just fine. These are made for, you know, the different sizes though, and it works well with my set that you had seen. So you can tighten this. I haven't got it tight enough yet where you just take the Phillips screwdriver and you can tighten that, and that will keep that in position. So with that all on there, plus it's a little wobbly with that, so that's not helping. So then what I like to do, and I'm going to set it here for a second. Hopefully it's in view. Let me check. Somewhat is, but it'll be okay for a second. So what I like to do, then I can attach my palette, and then I like to do it this way. This is why I prefer the little art toolkit, and it fits right there with my water, that, and then my brushes, and on an easel. Or if I want to use gouache, I want to get another art toolkit for my gouache for a dried version. And I got some Danielle Smith gouache, which is supposed to be formulated to be able to dry it. And I want to be able to put that in there. So hopefully for a Mother's Day gift, I will be receiving another art toolkit, which will be splitted. But in the meantime, I got one of these. I'm sure you guys have seen it online. And what I did, I'm going to stand this back here for a second, is once again, excuse the nails. They're looking pretty wrecked, but I haven't had time. I super glued some washers. And the reason why I chose washers is sometimes with magnets you have to worry about what's up, what's down, you know, all that. But with the washer, plus it lays flat and it don't take up no extra room. But you hear that? Yeah, that sucker, it holds it. And then when I open it, I can go ahead and, you know, work at it. But I'm finding with the gouache that I can't use the holes, but that's fine. But I know my palette is not moving anywhere. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. And this is the swatch for my gouache. Basic colors there. And then I just normally I have separate brushes for gouache, and I'll just carry that in a little bag. Such as I got this from Christy Rice, her watercolor brushes, and I use her brushes a lot too, sometimes for the watercolor to go and travel with. And I just throw everything in the bag, and if I want the different brushes, and it works really well. So that is my one setup. If you stay tuned, you will see many more to come. If I can get my words out. Words are hard today. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys have stayed this long, and I am definitely looking forward to filming the next video. Bye everyone.